Hello, inflatable fans. I hope you're all well. I'm out with Roadkill today, and he's got a boat of his own for a change. Now this is a bit of a funny one, because he picked this up for nout. It's an Aqua Marina Steam, it's the 2-manner, and the reason he picked it up for nout was because it had a puncture, and he's repaired it. So this could be fun. Where have you repaired it, Rob? Where's the repair?
It's underneath here.
Let's have a quick shot.
Where are you?
It's so good, it's invisible.
Yeah, I forget where it is now.
Ah, there it is.
Have you found it?
Yeah, there, that red patch.
No,
oh,
that's not it.
Oh, that's another repair.
Yeah.
It's had a few holes, is this, by the look of it?
It's on the white part somewhere.
Is it?
We can't even find it.
There we go, we've found it. So he's put a patch on it. What he's done is he's followed the instructions that I put in the video when I did a repair myself, put some glue on it first, and then patched it and glued it. That little black mark is where the owner had ringed it to show where it needed a repair. Anyway, I'm not in an inflatable boat. And actually, it's just starting to rain. No, I'm in the folder again. There it is. And if you watch the video when I went on this for the first time, you might recall that I didn't particularly get on with it, which is why I've kind of come to Selby Canal, because it's relatively shallow here, and yeah, if I do end up going in, it means I can relax a bit more with it and get used to the feel of the boat. So let's get it set up. Here he comes. Look at the size of that beast.
I know. That's what my last girlfriend said as well.
Yeah, of course you did. He wants to believe that, doesn't he? He wants to believe that. Don't knock mine in. Right, I'm in, but I didn't make it look easy. Oh God, it just feels so unstable, this one. Still not used to it. In fact, I'm going to go to the bank and I'm just going to practice seeing what it can do in terms of leaning and stuff. I'm going to lean right over actually, and I'm going to, because I've got my paddle on the bank, so at least it'll stop me if I kind of... Yeah, it's not got an awful lot of give in it than this. I'm not high up. I don't think I'm going to get on with this long term. But that's why I've picked Selby Canal today. Somewhere relatively shallow, so if I fall in, it's not too bad.
You're quite low in there, aren't you?
That'll be my weight, Rob.
Huh?
That'll be my weight.
It might well be.
I know other people get on with these boats all right, but for me, I don't know. Just don't feel quite right somehow. Looks all right, that steam, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we're just having a little paddle today. As I say, I wanted to get used to this boat a little bit, and Rob wanted to take that one out for the first time. The thing I do like about this is it does move nicely through the water. It's probably a lot more stable than I think. As I say, I do put a lot down on this down to the paddler, me, because I'm just not used to this type of boat. I do feel like I've got a better cushion in here today. That does feel better. Doesn't feel quite as wobbly as a result of that. I think I just need to stop being quite so nervous in this. Somebody fishing down there. How are you getting on, Rob?
Alright, yeah.
We'll just scoot past these fishermen, Rob. I'll do alright. You having any joy? Is it? Any joy? I have to say though, I do feel better in this than I did on the River Air. Yeah, maybe I do just need more time with it. Yeah, they're not cheap boats though, so it's not bad for now. If it doesn't go down, that is, and deflate. You hear all the birds? Not so great for reflections at the moment, is it, with all these little wind ripples? Roadkill's digging his coffee out. It's a bit later in the day today, so I haven't got coffee, just fruit juice. New growth starting to come up through the reeds and the rushes. Last time I was out in this, I was really apprehensive about moving the camera, and I'm not so bad today.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't feel quite so nervy. And you know, I think one of the reasons for that as well is last time I was out, the vest that I had on, it kept going down. And even though the dry suits give you some buoyancy, which I was wearing at the time, I was on a deep river. And yeah, and that was, I don't think that helped me my nerves about this boat at all either. But I've got a new vest, this Yak one, which is a high back. And yeah, actually I like it. Loads of pockets, very comfortable. You can't feel it against the back of the boat, which is good because it's got a higher back. I haven't done the straps up here either. Slack, slack. Now we've got a swan up ahead, and we're in that time of year where they can be a bit cranky if there's a male and a female on the nest. That one looks like a young one to me because it's still got some of last year's, well, some of the darker feathers. So I'm not sure. I think we should be all right. You're all right there, fella. Good boy. Look at me talking to a swan like it's a dog. I'm dogthropomorphizing. Camera might not pick it up, but there are a lot of dandelions on that bank. This is Burn Bridge. Gotta admit, even though there's a car park here, I've never looked at this as a launch point. Mind you, that fencing there wouldn't make it easy. There are a couple of fishermen's jetties, but if they're occupied, you're gonna have to struggle to get in, I think, here. Don't know what Roadkill's doing. It's definitely leisurely paddling he is. Now I think for this what I'll do is I'll use the paddle across the boat just to help brace it and keep it stable while I clamber out. Yeah, not too bad at all actually. Can't remember, did I do an old man groan there? Kind of missed it, but Rob just launched himself into the boat. I just wanted to show you before I set back off. Last time I went out in this, I had that kind of air cushion in here, and this time I've got one of those like gel ones, and it just gives you a lot more contact with the boat. I have actually mentioned about this in a different video, and I'll link that at the end. But yeah, these are really good, these. Anyway, it's time to get back in. That wasn't bad at all. These weeds in the middle here. I say weeds, but they're not really, are they? They're just natural plants. Rob was just saying that that boat's definitely more comfortable than the Intex. He had my old Challenger one, which did have a bit of a leak in the bottom that we weren't able to repair. But yeah, drop stitch floors make all the difference. That's quite a spectacular looking willow on the right hand side there, isn't it? Gonna look good when it's in full leaf, that one. So this bridge that we're paddling under is actually the A19. So this is the Selby Doncaster Road. I know I'm doing that thing where the sun's behind me and I'm talking to you. Good camera work, Carlos.
Oh.
But I just wanted to say, I do feel a lot better in this boat today than I did for the first time out in it. I feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more confident in it. It still feels, don't get me wrong, it still has that kind of tippy vibe, but I've been practicing kind of leaning into the stroke a bit, just to see what it can actually take, you know, and just leaning over a little bit, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's not as bad as you kind of think. So yeah, I am feeling, yeah, better about this today. And moving the camera around, that's not quite as daunting as it was first time round either, because I've kind of got used to the fact that, yeah, the boat's going to move around a little bit. So like when I move the camera like now, it's not as daunting as it was, the fact that the boat wobbles a little bit. Well, that's one again there, look. Hello, boy.
Little boy. A bit lonely, aren't you? You need a mate.
Yeah. We're not far off back now. This is the second to last bridge. What I am going to do when we get back is, because I've got Rob with me, I've brought 3 of my life vests with me, and I'm going to get in the water and test them out and see how good the buoyancy is, that kind of thing. So I will be doing those as separate videos. So usual thing, if you like what I'm doing, stick around, subscribe, hit like, all that kind of stuff. Especially if you like doing, yeah, if you want to see how well this vest performs in the water, this buoyancy aid. I always think it's important to know. Don't know what he's doing back there, slacking about again, slacking about. Some fishermen on the left there, so I'm just going to move over to the right a bit. Here he comes, sauntering through. I think we'll just leave the camera on. Watch him get out, shall we? Because this could be entertaining. Ah, so you get both hands on the back. There we go. I'm just going to have a little go in that, actually.
Let's see how he gets on with it. Probably gets in it more graceful than me.
Oh, it feels narrow, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely could put some more air in that. Yeah. Right. It's quite nippy, isn't it?
Alright, yeah.
You're definitely right. It could say, it wouldn't say no to a bit more air in it.
Yeah, I'd benefit from it, but it's alright. Another little getting in and out trick. Point the camera at me, you twitty numpty.
Well, it was it.
Wandering around with it. You probably missed most of that.
No, I didn't.
Right, another little paddle getting out trick.
Right, use.
So that the boat doesn't tip. Press the paddle. Use the paddle as a bit of a brace.
Right, yeah.
To rest on. It holds the boat in place. Do you know what I mean? It stops it tipping. Scratches its tail on the bank, right?
Well, you got out there quite nicely.
Years of practice. Alright, I'm going to film those test videos I talked about. Hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself. Cheerio.
Ta-ra for now.